Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining this webinar today. My name is Miranda van den Buis. I'm Operational Manager at Cloudteam Company. The topic of today's webinar is the speed of Salesforce and will be presented by James Beasley, consultant at Cloudteam Company.
Thanks, Miranda, and good morning, everybody. So as Miranda mentioned, today's topic is the speed of Salesforce, and we'll be taking advantage of some of the Salesforce new features to build a custom app and exploiting the latest feature called Object Creator to satisfy this use case. This is based around continual professional development, and our management accountant called Clive says to the Salesforce team, "Can't this Salesforce thing you talk about help me manage my accounting CPD records throughout the year? As much as I love spreadsheets, it's a bit of a faff uploading evidence, and I suppose I should try to use my mobile phone like everybody else in this century." So with that, we understand that there's probably a spreadsheet knocking around this accountant is using to capture his CPD records. We found out they're Google Sheets, and we're going to have a quick look at the Google Sheet before we start building a Salesforce app from that. So flicking across to my browser, this is the Google Sheet that's been created and managed by Clive. We have a number of columns, so headers across the top, name, date, type of CPD, etc., etc. Scrolling down, there's about 43 records, so 44, take away the top row. There's various different Salesforce fields types here. We've got dates, we've got type of CPD, which is a pick list in the spreadsheet, hours, cost, name, another pick list here for status, which has planned, in progress, and complete. Notes, this one looks to be quite long. And last but not least, there's a URL field here where Clive has uploaded evidence such as certificates, like this one here. So with that in mind, we'll go and recreate the same function in Salesforce, import all the data, and we'll preserve these links to the URLs so so Clive can manage the existing photographs going forward, but we'll provide a better way in Salesforce of managing new ones. So I'm just going to go into Salesforce now. There's a new feature called Object Creator, which we're going to use today. There are two ways to get to it. One is from the App Manager. So if you go to the App Manager in the Setup menu, find a Lightning app, and go to Edit. This is a particularly useful way if you want to just drop the spreadsheet as an object into an existing app. You can go to Navigation Items, and there's a new button here saying Create, and you can create a custom object from a spreadsheet. So that's the first way, and that will drop the object straight into this app, and that will save you some time. Alternatively, and the way we'll use today, you can go to Object Manager within the Setup menu, press Create, and this used to be the one-step option. Now you can go to Create Object from Spreadsheet, and this just creates the object. It doesn't put it in an app, but you can then manage it from there and put your tab where you want to put it. So for today's demo, we'll go to Create Object from Spreadsheet. And it prompts us just to log in again. I'll pick the org I'm working on. And the first step is to select a spreadsheet. You can pick a Microsoft XLSX or a CSV file, upload it yourself that way. You can use Google Sheets if you use Google Drive, or you can use Office 365 or Office Drive here. So for today's demonstration, we know we have a Google Sheet, so we'll pick the middle option for Google Sheets. You get prompted to sign in to your Google account. And now it says select a spreadsheet to import. And we're going to pick the one entitled CPD, which is this one here. Then next. Now it's taking all the data from the spreadsheet now and it's giving us a kind of a preview here and a field mapping screen. The first thing to note is it says, do you want to take the field label source from a row in the spreadsheet? So we want to use row 1, this one here. So we're going to say detect the field label source from row 1. That sounds good. Next question, do we want to import the 43 rows of data? And you can say no, skip, or yes, import. And of course, we want to import this data for this business process.